So I'd really love to bring into this consciousness here all our thoughts and ideas, our notions of what enlightenment is, how it is we attain it. You know, so many of us, we have these ideas that enlightenment looks like a monk sitting in a silent monastery and padding about, never feeling any emotion. And others of us believe that it will only come through the Guru's grace, and that there'll be this big descent of grace, and like a Big Bang theory, where it's like it all happens at once, and there's a time before the enlightenment, and then there's a time after enlightenment, and it just is a one-off, big, huge descent of grace. And still others of us have a belief that if someone's enlightened, they don't feel emotions, they don't have any judgments, they feel like they've transcended life. That there's this life happening in the human condition, but somehow they've transcended it. And still others have the belief that it means that you're in a permanent state of bliss, a permanent state of peace all the time. And that if any other emotion comes through that, or some story happens in your life, or drama appears, that's not enlightenment. Still others have the belief that it means that we've gotten to a place of non-attachment, where it means that we have to live completely without any material possessions around us. We have to live in a place of Zen austerity, and make our life about not only living poorly and as simply and as most basically as we can, without even the basic human needs, but then our life has to be dedicated to serving humanity. And so there's all these ideas, usually a combination. Often people, depending on which yogic tradition you're in, there's also this belief that you have to have done a certain amount of mantras, and you have to have done a certain amount of practices, and a certain amount of yogic postures, and meditations, and chanting, and you have to know the scriptures. And then maybe if you do your sadhana, your journey, this is your sadhana, means your spiritual journey, for the whole of your life, there may be the off chance at the end of your life, having done everything perfectly by the book, the way it's supposed to be, that you will somehow spontaneously attain enlightenment. And if you're with the master, then that's what the belief is, that if I do all these things, then enlightenment will possibly become available to me in my life. And so all of us have these notions. Most of them have put us on a path of postponement, where we're searching for this notion of this something out there that we don't have, and are trying to mold ourselves into a somebody that will either be worthy of it or attain it. And so I'm going to suggest a radical thing here. I'm going to suggest that you already are enlightenment. That actually your search pushes that realization that you came in as away. That your ideas and mental constructs and all your notions about what it looks like and what it doesn't actually acts as a barrier to you directly experiencing the enlightenment that's always available here every moment.